EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's a first carry for their running back. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. This is Jones. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Play action now. It's Gino. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Now an option here, left side, and nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
There we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Minnesota. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Now a handoff, Jones. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. In motion, it's Jefferson. Running left, it's Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. To the pylon, he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Smith to throw on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, this is Walker. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and long.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, trying to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On first down, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Slot receiver headed right. On second down, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, Simone.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Seattle.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
From the pistol, Smith. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st down is Smith. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. He's still on his feet. Tyler Lockett. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Smith. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That one caught by Hawkinson. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Seahawks 17, Vikings 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. There we go, son.
They'll motion over Metcalf. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Walker. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and they're going to mark him just short.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now McCarthy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
They don't end up winning this game, like they're going to look back on that missed throw as being really the biggest reason why. They're just able to connect on that play. Not only is it a big play, but I think they find themselves with an opportunity for a walk-off touchdown.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They run it once more with Jones. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. He doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch. They've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Check 58.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. They'll run here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Into space. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Gino now on 1st and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Vikings are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
They'll put Addison in motion. On play action, here's McCarthy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll stick to the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Big time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking. There's no need to rush, but you have to execute your offense and make sure you end this drive with points.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. Jones, first down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Aaron Jones, touchdown Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And they will finally run him down.
Well, I'm not sure there's been one position on offense that has evolved more over the years, Mike, than the tight end position. They're no longer just the extra blockers. They're no longer just the underneath, hey, pick up a first down. These are some of the most dynamic playmakers in the league, and that's a great example of why.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's brought down at the 31. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Tuesday.
Play action now. It's Gino. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down.
Let's go.
Gray. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
The ball comes out, and the defense has it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready or up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, we go, Simone!
On the ground, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. You let this go deep for Jefferson. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just 1 more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks, as we say, so long from Seattle.